I have basically 3 different levels of regenerative braking, and as you can see right here, we have it on unbridled, which is the most regenerative braking feature. And let's say we wanted even more than that, we would go ahead and push the 1 pedal button. And 1 pedal is a device where if I was in rush hour traffic, I'm on the gas, people stop in front of me, I would just lift off the gas all the way, and the vehicle would slow and come to a stop if traffic did come to a stop. And therefore I wouldn't have to use gas and brake anymore. All I'd have to do is just come completely off the gas, it comes to a stop, and I'd get right back to the gas. So essentially I'm using 1 pedal to drive this vehicle in traffic. So what does that do for the customer? Well, basically it reduces their fatigue level of going from the gas to brake and staying on the brake, and the vehicle doesn't even come to a stop like with brake hold. So this alleviates all those issues. Kind of nice. As you can see, if I kind of thumb through this screen right here, it gives me an idea of what my front camera system looks like. There is a wide angle feature that I could pinpoint. It gives me a little idea of how the sensors are set up for backing up. As you can see, it goes from red, yellow, green. It's already picking something up behind me. And then if I decided to X out of that, I would go to this button right here, and this is my home screen that I'll be using 99.9% of the time, and that takes me into the nuts and bolts of the whole system, whether it be tire pressure, whether it be navigation, so I can map out all my charging stations around the city or on a long trip. My phone, it is my radio. My owner's manual is also documented on here, so I don't have a paper document anymore. I could just open this one up and read it on my 15-inch screen. It is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capable. And while we're talking about that, the left side does have a charging base. You just lay your new phone down here. You don't have to plug it in to charge. It will just charge in 3 seconds once you lay it down, and then all of a sudden it will continue charging for the length of your trip until you leave the vehicle. What is nice is that it does have a nice tic-tac feel for the volume control, which is always available. You don't have to go search for it. And this is a California Route 1, so we do not have heated seats and a steering wheel, but if we did have the premium, those icons would be right here for seat, steering wheel, and seat once again. As far as the sound system goes, we do have the Sony system on this one, on the California Route 1. And if you had the premium model, you would have the 10-speaker B&O sound system. All right, let's go ahead and work our way to the back seat. This one's a little bit similar to the front. We do have the activated button, but we do not have an e-latch system. This is actually the new door handle that is set up, rubber coated. And then what most people will realize once they get inside the vehicle, there is enough room for a 6'5" individual with the headroom. But the big thing that they notice is that it does have this large skylight. So if you want to take a peek in, check that out. It does have a low E coating on the glass ceiling. Very nice.
That is awesome. Wow.
And then as you come to the back, let me kind of just break this down a little bit. There is a lot of room back here. There is 30 cubic feet just in this vicinity. So you can put a set of golf clubs, no problem, at a sideways angle. But let's say you needed more room than that. This is a protective covering. It does come off, by the way. But I'm going to go ahead and put the 60-40 split down just to give you an idea how much room there is. And 60-40s are really nice to have. And the fact that you can put somebody in the back seat, but yet you can haul something long and large. So it is a flat board loading system. But let's say I had a situation where I need to put a really large dog crate or a really large box in here, and I just didn't have enough ample room from the ceiling to the floor. This is called the hidden trunk, This is where I would keep my umbrella, gloves if I had stuff like that, or my charging cables that come with the vehicle. I could move this out, drop it 6 inches, and just like that, I just gained 6 more inches of room for that application, which is really nice. Now, being this is the California Route 1, we do have a manual pull-down gate, and you have to basically come right on over here. You would just push the button, and it automatically goes up with the struts. But if you happen to have the premium model, which is a really nice feature on that one, if I had the key on my person, I could come up to it and just swipe my foot underneath, and it'll automatically go up, and I grab my packages, and once again I swipe my foot and it'll automatically go down, which a lot of people like that feature. And that kind of concludes the walk around on the 2021 Mach E. I do want to just kind of say one thing quickly. They do come in different drive systems and batteries. And this, if you look on the door, it says Mach E X, and the X stands for extra range battery, which is 300 miles on this particular vehicle. It is not a all-wheel drive because there is not a 4 in there. So it is a rear-wheel drive. Whereas the premium over here to your right, it is a Mach E, but it has the 4 in the emblem, which means all-wheel drive. And it does have the X on the emblem, so that's extended range battery, which is good for 270 miles.
Thank you so much.
And there you go. There's your walk around of the Mach E.